Hello, my name is Arjen Scheele and I'm going to talk about two concepts I learned about in the sustainability module of this course. The first one I'm going to talk about is the planetary boundary framework. This framework identifies 9 critical processes, and this is scientifically based, and in these 9 processes, such as climate change, biodiversity, ocean quality, there are set some limits of wherein humans or humanity can operate safely um, to regulate our planet. When we cross these borders, the Earth becomes unpredictable, and we don't want that because we want a predictable world. But as you see in this current state of the framework, we already passed a lot of boundaries, and because of that there's a lot of unpredicted things happening, like warm, cold, nature, disasters and things like that. The second concept I want to talk about is the donut economy. This one looks a lot like the last concept I talked about, but this is also involving social boundaries for people. And this framework is like a donut. A donut has 2 circles, and between the first 2 circles, it's where we as humanity should work within. Like it's about education, food, how it's what people is, and if we work within these boundaries, the earth will be and humanity will be good. But if we go outside of this framework, there is where unpredicted things will happen. And the nice thing or the cool thing about this framework is what I found in some articles is this is first really used in Amsterdam. It's a city in Netherlands, and I'm also from Netherlands. So it's quite nice to read, and they use it there as a guideline to make decisions for the city since 2020.
Next. Hey,
Hey, hello.
I'm Lars. Welcome to this job interview.
Nice. Thank you for having me.
Have a seat.
Thank you so much.
So I have a question for you for this interview. My question is, what can you bring to this company if it comes to sustainability?
Thank you so much. Well, I first want to say that my background is in mechanical engineering. And what I've learned from this background from the last 5 years in my internships, and my work and my studies, is that every project I did is starting with setting clear boundaries and requirements for every project and product we make. We always define the materials, the design limits, the sizes we can use, and everything we cannot use. With this, we always push ourselves to the boundaries to be creative and to make new solutions, because a lot of times your requirements are very strict and very innovative. So I see sustainability a little bit in the same way, with the planetary boundary concept and the donut model where I just talked about. I think we should take those limits out of it and translate it to this company to make the projects new requirements in connection with sustainability. And I think together they will work like the design specifications for the new products we make and the new projects we will do. So what I would bring as engineer to this company is this mindset of seeing not limits, the limits not as a restriction for the projects, but more as an opportunity to innovate. So with setting these boundaries also in a sustainability way, we can make very innovative products for the long term for this company. That's how I think that we can succeed tomorrow and not only today.
Okay, thank you very much. Interesting about the innovative products, and thank you for your answer on this question.
Thank you so
I
much.
think I'll see you soon then.
The company where I want to talk about is Yara, and specifically Yara Scheele in the Netherlands. Within this company, I did my internship 3 years ago, and Yara Scheele is making fertilizer. Fertilizer is mainly made from ammonia, and to make ammonia you need a lot of natural gases. It's only made from natural gases. So Yara has a lot of CO2 emission each year. To reduce this, Yara already take a lot of steps in the last 30, 40, 50 years to reduce it, and they already capture about 800 tons yearly. But with this new project they are developing when I was starting there, it's called CCS, Carbon Capture Storage. they're going to capture a lot more CO2 in the process of making ammonia. This ammonia they're going to store, and further on they ship it to the coast of Norway to store it there forever. With this they're going to capture millions of tons of CO2 every year, which shows a good environmental sustainability. Also, this creates a lot of jobs, which is good for the social sustainability in the area. What I've learned from these lessons is that with doing business, it's still possible to use earth resources which are bad for the earth, but every company should be acknowledge and be knowledgeable that there are limits and that they should try to keep within these limits to make a good sustainable business.